All right. Welcome. Today we are going to be showing you a very good project. Yeah, we call it IntelliData. IntelliData is going to help you fill missing gaps in your data set and generate clean, refined version of your original data to facilitate your model training. You can also generate effortlessly up to 10,000 rows of data uh, for testing a prototype or for your prototype simulation. Yes. So, what is the use case of this project? I will want you to actually imagine a situation whereby you collect data from various sources and then you discover that the data has missing values. If you want to use it in a test or you want to test a model with this data, it's actually you will be having a problem. Maybe model will actually fail. All right. So that is where IntelliData will now come in. You provide the data, and the IntelliData learns on your data set, and then it's able to predict values that are almost real. Yeah, and fill in these missing fields, and then you can effortlessly use this data for your training. Super good. Now, for test data, let's say you don't actually have any data at all, and then you need data for prototyping, testing your prototype actually. So um, IntelliData is actually going to help you do this without any data. You are going to generate data for your testing. This is very good feature for startup companies who actually don't have much to actually buy data. Data is money. Yeah, so let's go into testing of this software. Let's look at what is happening here. All right, so if we click on the real data, we assume you have your data set already collected, but there are some issues with this data. All right, so you just have to upload. I have a test sample on the CSV file here. Remember, you can upload any of these file extensions. Yeah, we support all sort of files, and we are adding more. All right. With time, we include the video, image files, and the rest with improvement with time. All right. So once you did do the upload, you are going to have a preview of it. You realize that they are missing values. See, this is a comma. This is none. This is question mark, hyphen. This is none. We have dates missing, we have email missing, we have names missing, and ID fields missing. Altogether, you have 16 rows and 4 columns in your dataset. Remember, you can select any file type as a return. Yeah, and then you are going to generate. When you click on generate, our model will take time to learn your data. What is the structure? What is the nature of your data? All right. Now, based on this, I predict that the missing values are this, and this is almost precise. Yeah. So, we are going to be using AI and web scraping to improve this by almost 100%. I will tell you more of how we are going to utilize AI later. But now let's download this data. Okay, we have that. And then I'm going to go here and go open on that. That was on download, and I think is this. Yeah, I think the last file. All right. So our file which had missing values had been prefilled. Yeah, so you see it has 16 rows, 4 columns, and these values were missing. But if you look at the dataset now, everything is filled up precisely. If you read more about it and if you take proper attention, you realize that it has done with much accuracy. All right, so that is for read data. Okay, so what happens with the test dataset? All right, in the test data set, there are two features here you have to look up to. All right, the first one is you have a little bit of data you want to train. Let's say you want to train on over 10,000 rows of data, but the one you have is just like let's say 100 rows of data. But for prototypes, you can actually generate this data right with IntelliData. So how you do it? You just upload your data, And then just like we explained before, IntelliData is going to let's do it. You upload it, we preview it with the missing values, no problem. And then we give you an option here that okay, you can take up to how many rows do you want? So let's just say we need like above 60 rows, from 16 to 60 rows. Yeah, and then we need a different file type as a return. So remember, you can eliminate any of these fields here if you want. All right, you can eliminate any of this field, and then you can add any. Let's say I just want to randomly remove email. You see, that's remove, and then I want to just let's say add any column price or anything. Um, this is supposed to be number. We just add that. All right. So I want this, and then I just click on generate. So our model will take time to learn on the little one and try to do something. Remember, the price is not there. Now I'll tell you why we want to use AI. All right. Assuming you want to train this model for a real estate kind of a business, a startup business, you need a lot of data set for this. You don't want to actually go to a particular location for this, you can use our AI. We use OpenAI and web scraping. So how do we do it? We intend to use web scraping to actually search for real estate properties of around the area that of your choice. Then we are going to get the prices and then use it in the model prediction. What is the AI doing here? Our AI is going to understand your prompt. You are going to write prompt in text format. And we utilize OpenAI. OpenAI will understand your prompt and be able to make web search precisely. You understand? So that is that. All right. So I was saying something, and then data is ready. This is one. Remember, it's slash one is there. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to open, then I'm going to select the last one. You realize that we have over 60, 61, 62. Yeah, I think we say 62, right? Okay, 62. Yeah, that was right. 62. Remember, the first one started, the first one here is starting from 1 up there. It's supposed to start from 0 to 62, but it's 1 to 63. So that's okay. All right. So you see, prices are here, but we actually did not write any price. So the model just made some prediction of prices around. But imagine you use AI for this price prediction for a real estate kind of scenario that I was setting. So that would be super fine. Oh, so um, let me go back to the test data and show you. You can actually create your test data from nothing. We don't want to upload any data. Nothing is uploaded. So all you just have to do is you are going to say just write in columns. What do we call it? And text add price. Price is number add email. Email is what text add. So you can create a new data set of okay, let's say we want to generate just 50 rows without anything, and you need it to be in any file type that you want. Our IntelliData is smartly going to be able to read. Uh, uh, let's download this here. Come here. That was done briefly, so I'm gonna go on open and browse. Select the last one. Boom. So what do you see? What do you see? ID as precise as it should be. Name is the we have prices, email, everything is just from nothing to something. All right. Thank you so much. I think the project inspires you, and wait for the latest features when we incorporate more AI features, and then we do the rest of the touches that we want to do and make it more real, because it's much like a simulation kind of a thing. All right, you're welcome, and see you.